And there's one of them in. There's my missing man. Right there, right here in your dear old uncle's workshop. God, I can't read. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason. You wanted revenge for that incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. And that's Tinkerbat. Meet one of the main enemies for the game. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Calm down, calm down. What's that noise? And this is going to introduce one of the main mechanics for the whole damn game. That is dark magic. The animation is actually pretty creepy. Scream! A cackle bat. I don't know. What? My thoughts exactly. No. No, it can't be. What happened to it? I'll explain later. Look out! The animation is actually really fucking good. I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature quickly. At least let me get decent first. That was quick. Oh, we have to attack this asshole. Just gonna jump up. Just jump. And he's done. Yay. Here, get rid of the wretched stuff with this. We got the magic lamp. How ironic. Hold the X button to suck things up. So, yeah, we hold it up, and we've got dark magic. And this is pretty much what we're going to be doing for the rest of the game. I got him. Now could you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you going to try and take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. And so do you, if the Pirate Master has returned to Secret Land. Who the hell is the Pirate Master? What was that about? My question? So, if I remember correctly, what we need to do now... Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. This Pirate Master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest threat to Secret Land has ever known. The last time he showed up, it took the combined power of every last genie to defeat him. Wait, what? You were talking about real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. When the genie's gone, the Pirate Master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? The stuff that transformed my crewmen back there. The Pirate Master must be stopped or Secret Land is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. I wouldn't like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the Pirate Master. I can deal with this myself. How, you couldn't even fight a single cacklebat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on would keep him in the grave where he belongs. We're lacking one thing, a map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy, just try the library over at Secret Land Palace. I can't get to the palace, they'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me, those guys want to clip off my monster whipper. Then I guess I'm on my own. But I might consider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. So what we need to do now is we need to go... to the palace to get the secret map. But the first thing we need is a library card to get into the library. I might as well show all these places off. This is a this pool is where you can like regain health if you're low on health, which is pretty damn useful. This place will come into play later. Oh, I can actually pick one up now. Let's get it. So, our two collectibles for the game are going to be the Dark Magic and the Heart Squid. The Heart Squids will improve. You get 4 of them, and then that increases your health by 1. So we start off with 3, and I think by the end of the game we can end up with like 8. And these are all like different moves that you can get. Potions, which do health. Auto potion is whenever you lose all your health, it just auto heals you. Pirate flare gets you out of a dungeon immediately. Pipe ball does damage. Super pipe ball is even more damage. Bubble is like a shield. Monster milk increases the damage output. Super monster milk does the same. Shampoo increases the damage of your hair whips, and the silky cream upgrades your hair for faster whipping, so you can do more damage faster. The bat dash is like a dodge move. Recover, that's you get hit, you can press jump in the air and you will backflip, so you can recover from that attack. And you learn a powerful attack there. And I'm gonna improve my damage from my hair. And then we go in here and save point. So let's save this asshole. Right, we're done here. Now I need to go up. Yeah, I know. Here we are. So I need to go up here, and we need to go talk to Sky. So let's talk to Sky. Hi, Sky. Shantae, I thought they had you under lock and key. I'm on my way to the palace library to get something to read. You know, pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? You read a book? This I have to see. So we got a library card. Don't ruin the card like I did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. So let's get going. So now we need to head to the library. So let's get going. Insert library card. Golly, they say the camera has £5, but in your case it gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing. Head down this path to reach Secret Land Palace and the library. Good luck. Right. New area, Scarecrow Fields. So now we do 6 damage with every shot, exposed to 5. And this is just... Basically this area is just a place to grind for gems, I guess. God damn it. You know, it's not a death, but you do lose, I think, shield of health every time you get a get this play, which is kind of useful, I guess. Screw you. Ow. Right, let's get going. There we go, that's better. And these guys are bog standard mooks for this area, really. They don't cause too much damage. But there's 3 different kinds. There's these guys who just walk around. These guys who throw pumpkin bombs. And second how squid get. Basically, to get the best ending, you're going to have to collect all the heart squids and collect all the dark magic, which I intend to do. I don't know how I'm going to do that, actually. I'll probably end up doing it, like, just go through the areas quickly, and then like, have an episode dedicated to just clean up. But anyway, yeah, they're the 3rd type of these scarecrow enemies, which are blue and shoot those things, whatever the hell that is. Smoke gas, I don't know where. Can't get that yet. We need a power up to get that. I'm not going to save yet. So let's go this way. These are a bit more tricky, but still pretty easy. The spiders I found can be a bit of a pain in the arse, but fuck. The platforming here is a little tricky, but not too bad. We're going to ignore them as much as we can. They go down in 3 hits. Die. There we go. gem. Can't get that hot squid until much later down, until a lot later down there. Until much later. They do a fair bit of damage there. But the enemies themselves are actually not that difficult early on, but then again, it's to be expected. Let's talk to Bolo. What are you doing here? Everyone's Cuddletown thinks I'm a screw-up. You are. So I'm picking up odd jobs at this palace. Painting fences and study locks and whatnot. And now you're babysitting? Oh, the undead kids? Nah, they're just here to chew the fat. Mine. I can't escape. Got any flesh pops on you? I need 3. You can find them in the sewers below the palace. So yeah. One cool thing is that when Shantae's low on health is that she has this little animation where she holds her arm and looks hurt, which is pretty nice. We'll talk to him later on. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, fuss and fret.
Squid Baron!
Squid Baron, I haven't seen you in a while, what's the matter? Squid Baron was a bad guy, was a boss from the second game, which was called Shantae Risky's Revenge. Well, you know, post-boss syndrome. Now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some kind of filler boss. I'm not sure I follow. You know, I was a major enemy last time, but this time, I just feel like we're going to have to battle again, just to round out the package. Package? You won't understand, sigh. I need to get away, someplace warm. Maybe it's time for a vacation, Squid Baron. A change of perspective could do you good. Say, you might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of the world. Kind of staring at the same 4 walls, you know. Repetitive out-stress music, I could use a change of scenery. There you go. If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meantime, I'm going to cry in a corner. Aww. Poor guy. I love his animations there, and his pictures are awesome. This music is really fucking awesome. I love the music in this little mini dungeon. So we want 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Right, we're done. Let's get out of here. Can I get out this way? I can't remember. I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. So now we're going to talk to Bolo. Where are you? Here you are. Awesome sauce. Yeah, these will do the trick. By the way, if you're heading up on the palace, return this rogue gate key, will you? Somebody must have lost it. Gross, it's covered in bite marks. Yeah, I found it in my mouth half an hour ago. Here you go. And we got the royal gate key, which means now we can go into the palace to get to the library. Oh, could it be? You have the royal gate key. Sure thing. You gave the gate key. Ah, it's a thing of beauty. Now I can unlock this. Unfasten that. Reattach. And there. Superland Palace is open once again to the public. Please come inside. You know let me in? There you go. Yeah, you can grind these as well for gems and health if needed. Hoop. Jump. So keep that. Jump. And now we're going to go to the library and we're going to talk to this asshole. A visitor. Let's have a look at you. Ho ho ho, this library card doesn't fool these old eyes. You used to come here all the time. The relic hunter's daughter, right? Yes, well, he's my uncle. And what's this, a court summons? You gave summons. It says here that, scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What, they mean to cut off that long winsome hair? That will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultana returns? I'd like to give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work. Please take whatever you came for. Thank you very much. So, we now hit that. And we got the Forbidden Isles map, which means we now can go back to Risky and we can get on with the rest of the game. So let's get going. Yeah, early on it's pretty straightforward to work out what you have to do. I guess it's a little bit cryptic, but you know, as long the cool thing about this game, as compared to games like this, is that there's only so much you can do. Oh, let's talk to him quick. Hi. Sigh. What's up, sir? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something very important down the drain. You see, I'm a travelling brochure salesman. That's a very interesting profession. You must have seen some exciting things in your travels, huh? Travels? I've lived here for past my whole life. But I thought you said your generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. No, I sell travelling brochures, and I dropped my last vacation brochure down this drain. Disgusting. That will come into play later when we have to come back to the dungeon underneath the... where we have to go back down the sewers and we have to do some certain things. We're going to get an item in the first proper dungeon, which is on the Forbidden Isles. I should explain that as well. We picked up a lobster tail and a bento box. They're basically health restoring items. Screw you! There we go. Hit him. There we go, he's dead. So now we're just making our way back. Yeah. Let's keep going. And we're back. So, one last thing I need to do now, before we move on. We've got to go back to Sky. Go to Sky. Back already, that was fast. I got what I needed, thanks. Give her the library card. And... so I took some away bears to help you bounce back. Oh Sky, this is your entire nest egg. So we've now got 100 monies. So yeah, you give her back the library card and you get all your money back. Which means I'm now going to go and I'm going to buy a couple of things. Pirate Flare, be useful. Super Pirate Board I don't really need. Let's get... oh, I don't have enough cash. Let's not bother with the monster milk, but we'll get... that'll do for now. So let's get set. Right. So that is it for this part. We are done for now. So join me next time when we will be going through the... we'll be going to the Forbidden Isles, the first area of the first proper area of the game. Talk, Tom, talk. The first proper area of the game, and we will be going through the first dungeon. So, see you next time.